What's good, my people? And it slid off in here. Come see about you today. This doggone video here, man, I supposed to did this thing a couple days ago. But this damn news cycle, man. I mean, whoa, it's so much going on in this damn world, man. I mean, to tell you, excuse me. I mean, you got the thing that happened with Larry Hoover. Did something on that the other day. I pushed this one back to do something on that the other day. But then there's more stuff coming out. I got another one lined up that's talking about is Trump really trying to go ahead and pardon or commute Derek Chauvin's sentence. That's the one that with the George Floyd thing, and saying that the Larry Hoover thing was just a play to set that up. But I got another one for y'all on that, man. That thing there gonna be serious. That thing gonna be serious there. And then you see what he came out and said about Puffy today. Came out and said something similar to that. He noticed somebody want to ask, and they gonna be asking with the Puffy situation, and sound like he gonna take a look at that. And then you seen not only with the Puffy situation talking like he made pardon Puffy, but he also the two game show people, Chris Lee or whatever their name, the man came out, did a I think an interview today talking about how African American men are treated inside a prison and how they're being treated unfairly. Man, listen, Trump got some stuff coming up. I mean, listen here. I know my mama gonna be on my head. My mama be on my head about this. I can't say Trump name without that woman getting medieval on me. Think she be wanting to grab a battle axe and hit me in the back with it. Listen, man, that woman go hard. And she see Trump name, man. She got smoke coming out her ears, man. But listen here. I'm telling y'all, and we're gonna get through this. I'm gonna move through this kind of quick, y'all, because I owe y'all this. So I'm gonna get this to y'all. But this thing that I'm gonna do between Derek Chauvin and the whole Larry Hoover thing, it's gonna be something deep. Y'all gonna need to check that out, man. As soon as I get ready to drop that. But I see the comment. Give me a minute. But listen, I'm trying to tell you. Um, Pay attention to birthright citizenship. This man got an agenda that he putting together. You have never seen a president so early in his administration come and start doing pardons at this level. Pay attention to birthright citizenship. That man wants to win a Nobel Peace Prize. He always got Lincoln on his lips. I think he want to be comparable to Lincoln or either greater than Lincoln by the time he leaves office. I'm not putting it, this may piss somebody off, some people off. I'm not putting it past him with the possibilities of what he may end up doing with that whole third term thing. But like I say, when we do the video tomorrow, I'm gonna explain that to y'all how I see it. I'm gonna be in silly season. Y'all say what y'all think. But let me get this comment, then we're gonna get off into this show right here. You Hey, what's up, Ja? Man, you sent me a number of things, and I'm like, man, I ain't got a chance to look at them yet, but I'm gonna check them out. What? Because I know you didn't send me quite a bit of stuff, so I got to catch up on some of it because I was trying to get this ready, but really, I was working on the other show, what I was just telling y'all about, to get that lined up. So when I get this done, I can start uploading that. So, but I'm gonna definitely dig into that, and I seen some of the stuff we talking about in it because I just looked into it before I came on. But Ja, I'm definitely gonna get into it. Definitely gonna get into it. Uh, for sure, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. First, let me give a shout out to some of these folks. I'm reviewing some of their material. So I mean, these guys did a real good coverage on this show here, man, that I'm about to do, and I kind of borrow from their stuff and gonna review it. Truth Teller TV, and I beat both of these guys out of Chicago too. And they kind of tapped in. I think it's the family. Y'all see, I ain't got my glasses on. I don't know where the hell I put them, man. So y'all gonna have to work with me a little bit because I can barely see. I hate to admit it, but oh yeah, for sure, Ja, for sure. So let's go. We're gonna go ahead and slide on this. This is I think his name Jonathan Roberts or Robertson or whatever. I'm sure y'all probably seen this. It's a few days old because I supposed to been did this. where a young lady, they put up to a gas station in Chicago, like 1, 2 in the morning. Young lady grabbing some things from the store. Young man pull up behind her, and I guess offered her some marijuana or whatever. But I guess he was trying to shoot a shot. But dude got a little upset and jumped out on him and unalived the man. What's good, baby mama? Unalive the man. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through that, and I'm gonna give my take on that for y'all. So here we go.
Facing charges for a deadly shooting at a gas station. Police say Jonathan Robinson shot and killed a man early Wednesday. The shooting happened at a BP gas station near 75th and Stony. Robinson allegedly got into an argument with the 40-year-old victim. He now faces murder charges and is expected in court today.
So y'all see that right there. Y'all see the whole outline and the whole nine. But I'm going to shoot through a couple of these before I start giving y'all my opinion, because I ain't going to hold y'all real long, because I got a whole lineup for y'all that's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Then he asked some random people if they want to buy some weed. People he never even knew before. Y'all want to buy some weed? He don't got a gun on him. He got a big-ass bright red coat on, the brightest Jordans. The coat look brand new. The Jordans look brand new. I don't know if he know. That might have not been a good situation to be in. I think this guy's life was taken unfairly, though, in my opinion, because there's rumors he was trying to talk to that girl. Maybe he was, but I didn't see him disrespectful. I didn't see him animated or anything like that. I spoke on it. The guy who killed him is actually a part of the drill culture, as crazy as that sounds.
Now, you just seen one part of the video. I got the video played throughout its entirety, if y'all haven't seen it already. That guy was looking like money. He was looking like money, you know what I'm saying? And he looked like he was doing all right for himself. And I think that might have had a little bit to do with that, kind of what the gentleman just alluded to. But I kind of love him because he kind of almost seemed like he gossiping while he telling the story. So I kind of love him. We're going to slide on this next one.
Can I get a pack of Capri with 20 minutes that long? I'm good. 19.
That good smoke.
Station overnight turned deadly. Now police are searching for a shooter.
Our Sarah Maki was in Grand Crossing talking to employees about the murder just feet from their front door.
Caller states that a person is shot on the ground. The male is not breathing. We got fire rolling that way.
Before the two left.
Says he's shot in the head.
Multiple pitching.
Police were here 4 hours collecting evidence and returned later for the surveillance video.
Were they on foot or in a car?
They fled in a white vehicle, unknown make or model. The female was wearing a brown jacket, black leggings. That's all the info they have at this time.
The crime scene going to consist of around 11 shell cases, a vehicle with a plate, white socks, and then our victim.
Like I said, there's a couple of more shots that you kind of gonna see it, but he unloaded on that young man and unalived him. And you could kind of see when the door opens and he steps out, and the guy kind of jerked a little bit, because in the next thing you're going to hear, he offered him a little, marijuana or whatever. And then he moved forward because I think he seen the hammer. And then old boy put the thing up. He pushed it to the side, but he starts to talk to the dude as he's standing sideways. But then eventually he turns his body straight toward him and squares up as he talking to him, which indicates to me that he started feeling much more comfortable as he did that. Let's just admit it. You in the hood. You done probably been in some situations like that. You kind of reading body language. You think you talking this dude down, but I guess dude end up popping off at some point, which you'll see. But we're going to go into a little bit of Robinson's background, which I think is going to be interesting. Let me get this comment right here. What's up, Preem? What's happening with you, baby? You done came and chopped it up with me a few times on the sideline. You kind of missed us, but I'm glad we got in here a little bit quicker for you today. Hey, man, it's some stuff your man Trump over there doing, man. It's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna drop that thing probably tomorrow. I got to upload it. It's gonna be crazy, Preem. It's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, but let's go ahead and get to this next one right here. Give me some thumbs up there out there, y'all. Some follows and subscriptions and all that other good stuff that I'm supposed to say. All right.
We'll jump right to it. Fam, meet Jonathan Robinson, 41 years old. He's from Chicago, Illinois. He's the suspect in the video on why we're here today. But before we go over his current situation, I want to take it back to a situation just 15 years ago, back in 2010, when Robinson was just 31 years old. He was a part of a home invasion with a man named Leroy Owens, who shot and killed a 72-year-old man who went by the name of Anthony Aglin as they robbed his home in the Morgan Park neighborhood of Chicago. The incident happened August 20th, 2010 on the 10,800 block of South Saginaw Street. Now, a couple people testified during this case. One of the people, who was allegedly there with the man, Keishona King, she testified that she arrived with the man at his residence at around 11 p.m. and watched movies. During the night, a masked man later identified as Owens entered the room, pointed a gun at her, and threatened to kill her. She heard gunfire downstairs, saw Langford's father injured, and later identified Owens at the police lineup. Though she did not see the defendant that night, Langford Aglin confirmed he was at the house with King, noticed the open trunk of his mother's car, and saw the defendants jump down from a window. He heard threats and saw Owens with a gun, which led to a confrontation, where Owens pointed a gun at him, and he later identified Owens in a lineup. Langford acknowledged possession, drugs, and cash, but was told he wouldn't be prosecuted for drug offenses. Now, Robinson was allegedly the driver for Owens, and he later confessed and cooperated with local authorities, which explained why he was here 15 years later and not arrested for murder.
So you hear that whole situation? You going shooting a move with a dude where you driving, dude going to somebody's crib, home invasion to go shoot a move, and you at the end of the day turn around and kick the man back in, or allegedly, according to what we just heard. But my whole premise that I'm trying to put forth right here is it don't sound like he come from a history of getting no money. It don't sound like that he been known or associated with getting money. So this is leading up to what my conclusion is going to be. So it's not that I'm trying to target or talk bad about the man, or whatever the case may be. I'm just making a point that I think y'all should pay attention to. And I'm coming with it, Preem. I'm coming with it. Trust me, I'm coming with it. Okay, now here go Robinson right here. On because I guess he was also known in his hood for doing interviews, drill interviews, and all that from a drill community up in Chicago. Check this out.
The only crib out here.
For sure.
What's up with it, man? We BOCO hood, not BOCO hood. I don't know who be saying that shit and how y'all putting that shit on them blogs, but we BOCO hood, Bell, Oakley, and Claremont. You feel me? Organization, you know, get it, big homie John.
So you been through here your whole life?
All my life, man. I've been here 6619. Been here 30 years. Man, rest in peace, Jordy. You feel me?
You said a lot of shit over there.
You already know it. I'm on my way to work. Yeah, I'm out here looking a little rusty and dusty, but man, I'm out here though, you feel me? You hear me? I'm about to be 40 in a couple weeks, nigga. I made it.
It's hot as hell.
It's a lot of niggas that.
Now, if you look at him in the picture, you can see his hair is much shorter in the picture once he did what he did. Well, right there, you can see his hair is shorter than what it is when he performed what he performed just a few days back. His hair was much longer. So it's maybe about a year or so in between that time. And you're right, Ja. He's very insecure. He's very insecure. You seen him state about his clothes and he looking, and so he felt like he needed to say that for whatever reason. So that's an indication of his insecurity and things of that sort. But we ain't gonna stop there. That was good. That was good money you called there, Ja. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, BOCO been since like the 90s, like the late 90s, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you know what I'm saying, it became other things due to the fact of losses and other things like Jock Block, you know what I'm saying, Foxville, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit. It's all that, but it all stems from BOCO Hood. BOCO Hood is the motherfucking the groundwork of it, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my brother Jordy, man. He was a real big homie for this shit too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got you free Dre Savage.
And Rob too, man.
Man, man, rest in peace, Jock, man. You feel me? It's Jock Day. It's Jock Day today.
Man, his whole identity is wrapped up into that right there. He don't even know how to separate himself from that whole hood drill gang culture thing, and he takes pride in being, as he say, the big homie and big homie BOCO or whatever you call his name, and all that. And it's unfortunate just to see that. Now I'm about to play now the full thing of what happened, and then I'm gonna give you more of my opinion, and it's similar to what Ja already said. But yo, check this out.
Can I get a pack of Capri 120 minutes that long? I'm good. 19. That's good smoke.
Now I'm gonna run back through it again, but I'm gonna play it without no volume, and I'm gonna be talking as I play it. You know what I'm saying? To tell you what I'm seeing. I see the comment. Give me a minute. Where we at? Oh, good Lord. Okay, here we go right here. Now, if you see right here, he looking around. He kind of checking the young lady out a little bit right here. You see, fresh, got the Jordans on, hat. He staring at her a little bit. You know, bam, he step up, pay for what he gonna pay for. You see her walking off. Before she get to the car, the other car door open, old boy stepping out. He offered him some weed. Then you see he lean forward. He can see something in his hand. Then old boy scratch out on him. He push it back. He's standing to the side talking to him. But you can tell he like, man, blah. But he can, as he feel he talking him down, he gonna turn around and face him totally. But you gonna know if you see old boy kind of biting his lips, and then he start firing on him. Now watch old girl almost take off. She stops. He go to grab the door. It's locked, but that's probably because he's trying to pull off. Now he getting in. He looking at old boy, and then he closes the door. Okay, let me take a couple of these comments before I give you my rundown on what I'm thinking. What's up, more baby? Yeah, man, I see you done slid up in here. We got all the homies up in here today. Got Ja up in here. Got motherfucking Preem up in here. More than slid up in here. You took two jokers in here. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but start some trouble in a minute. For sure. What else you got here, more? I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't see that damn good. That's an everyday thing in Shy. It's like waking up. Okay, yeah. And that's what I was saying with old boy, as old boy whooped the thing out on him. He was turned to the side, and then he eventually squared up, kicking it with him. And that's what I was saying to the people. You probably used to people pulling guns and things like that. So we thinking he calming him down, but he probably ain't paying attention to that lip. He probably almost had him talk down off of it. He started biting his lip, and then he went ahead and dumped. Now, the thing about it that we finding out later on, that old boy had just allegedly lost his job. Ja just pointed out when him coming out talking on the thing, talking to old boy aggressive, man, this BOCO hood, I don't know what y'all saying that for, and all that extraness. He said, yeah, I'm out here, I'm doing it, but I'm a little rough, but I'm about to go to work, insecure. So you sitting in the car, you done lost your job allegedly. Your girl probably giving you problems. You know what I'm? Now this dude stepping out there, he fresh, he on 10. Jordan, Max in the Averex jacket, Chicago hat turned to the back, got a couple dollars in his hand. And they say when they caught old boy, he's supposed to have some marijuana on him. So young dude out there trying to sell his girl some marijuana and then offer some to him. So he lost his job, like some dudes that was probably in the street, a little younger. Well, it don't matter. I don't care about no job. I'm about to jump back out here. Jump back out there, and things ain't as easy as what they was when you was younger. You don't know nobody, probably can't get no good, whatever the case may be. And at the end of the day, at 41, you considered old. Them youngers out there, you in their way. So another dude walk up, he doing pretty good for himself. What you get a little on some haterism, jealous, a little mad, and this nigga trying to sell something to your girl probably tired of you. Because as we go on, we're going to find out she got a job and all that. Now you ain't got one. We already know what it's like when you're a black man and you in the house with a woman that got a job and you ain't got one. And you've been down there probably banging your whole life and ain't really made no serious money based on what we seen in the clip earlier, what you driving for a dude that went up in somebody's house trying to do a home invasion, or did a home invasion and shot somebody to try to rob them or whatever the case may be. So at this point, what happens? Just on some real shit, guys that was formerly in the street, you're not being recognized no more as you was. As Josh say, you insecure. You'd rather go ahead on inside and lay down and go ahead and be out the damn way and tell all your war stories of the past and live off that rep for something that was done a long time ago, because you can't recreate the wheel twice. So dude just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You took out your aggravations on him because really you trying to go ahead and escape from this reality that you don't know how you gonna deal with. Let me get this comment right here. That's one last run. Yeah, that's it, Preem. That's it. That's it right there. And it's hard for dudes to know how to readjust to a life that's different. Let's just be honest. You want to work in a job probably because you couldn't hit no other lick. It was gone. So now you get to working, boss talking crazy. You get a tired of going, other people shining, you ain't shining. You on the block talking about, yeah, man, I'm a little dusty, I'm about to go to work. That's your excuse. Or so you feel you need to make one. For other dudes, it's probably shining better than you, and you ain't. Dude look good, about to holler at your girl that's gonna leave you anyway, and you put down a demonstration on him. That's exactly what I see right there, man. That's exactly what I see. Okay, where we at? Okay, let's slide on this next one, because like I said, I'm just trying to get through these, man. Get this done, because I keep pushing it back. But I got that thing on Larry Hoover and Derek Chauvin, what I think Trump is up to. That's going to be real hot for y'all tomorrow. But let's go and slide on this next joint right here.
Man charged in a deadly shooting at a South Shore gas station will appear in court this morning. Jonathan Robinson was arrested Wednesday and charged with first-degree murder and manufacturing or delivering more than 30 grams of marijuana. Robinson is accused of shooting a man during an argument near 75th and South Stony Island early Wednesday morning.
Look at his hair, much longer. Eyes look empty. And the shot that he did when he did the videos, you could tell he insecure, but he had more life in his eyes. Hair wasn't as short, you know what I'm saying, wasn't as long, rather. But now you look at him there, he just gone. He gone. It ain't there. It ain't there no more. What you got, Preem? I'm so out the way. Y'all got excuse me, I ain't got no my glass. I'm so out the way. I went on Keating and 7 Mile and was nervous. I made it earlier. It ain't in me. I mean, but that's the whole thing, Preem. When you know it ain't in you no more, and you cool with it and getting in your lane, you out the way. I think he tried to re-enter at 41, and let's just be honest, like some of our women do, when they get about 40, 45 or somewhere in there, they get a little insecure, or they want to jump out there, see if they still got it, see if they can hook something better. You know what I'm saying? Because the body is changing or whatever the case that may be. So they psych themselves up to believe things that ain't true and jump out there and fall flat in most cases. And this dude, you was a former dude or whatever, and let's just be honest. Dudes tell a story, they might have a 1-2 year run, if that, but they'll tell that story and stretch it out like it was their whole damn life. And they'll psychologically start to believe that. Nigga, you know your whole life you ain't had no money. You been broke. No disrespect to nobody. But you tell that 1.5 year or 2-3 year run you had like it was your whole life, your whole existence. And you start to see yourself within that run, and you can't see yourself outside of that. Like some people are with their jobs. They started identify with their job and don't see themselves separate from that. Same thing with dudes out in the street. And I think that's the case with that dude right there. He just went ahead and crashed out because he didn't have the answer. Let's slide on this next joint.
You know, I done spoke to several people who know this guy. I was told that this guy was a real street dude. People know not to fuck with him, but he changed his life. He kind of stopped banging and shit, went and got him a job, and he was working. He recently got fired, so that might have been a reason why his head went crazy. But
recently got fired. Didn't know how to deal with it. And he was probably already having problems with his woman anyway. And I mean, you look at this woman, no disrespect to her, you know, but I mean, I guess you have to decide if that's something you feel that you would need to crash out over. That man was looking for an escape. He probably didn't have enough to go ahead and, make a transition by his own means. So what he do something like that to somebody. So where he'll go in, he gonna be in there for 20, 30 or whatever the case may be. And when you in there telling them war stories, and when you in, listen, anybody that's been inside, I done been past a few dudes that they pick up other people's stories and start telling it like it's theirs. I mean, honestly. But here you go, another video of him talking about that hood stuff and talking about monuments. Just listen to it.
I ain't gonna even point them out, but y'all got some real motherfucking monuments out here. Some real motherfuckers that stamped this motherfucking area, like this whole area. That goddamn it, if it wasn't for this person, that person, this house and that house, there's some real monuments come from over here. Real monuments, bro. Real shit. I take my hat off. I salute niggas when I see them. I know who they is. I know what's going on. I know they're real. You feel me? At the end of the day, you gotta pay attention. Even at my age, nigga, I still take my hat off. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for certain things. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, you keeping it going though, man. It's BOCO hood. This not that hood. This not BOCO hood. This is BOCO hood.
It wouldn't be possible without certain things. This is BOCO hood. It's not this or this not. This is BOCO. Just listen to him talk. He was describing all he had. And he described it with passion. So just imagine a man like that grew up on certain folklore that he believed. Like I tell you all these times about this whole snitching stuff and all this loyalty stuff that these guys believe in. They get their ass hung out there to dry every time because they believe this stuff. You can tell he believe it. He describing people as monuments, people that are committing crimes and doing crazy stuff. I don't knock the hustle. Don't never get it wrong. But at the end of the day, you believe in this? And probably when it looked like it turned on him and what he was believing, there was a reality to it that he was going to have to face. What he did the only thing he knew how to do. Crash out. Just to go get somewhere where he can hide out and not have to face the reality of what's coming because he don't know how to face it. Unfortunate, but that's just keeping it gangster. Let's slide on this next joint. I got like 2 more and I'm gonna get out y'all way.
Ran, something strange happened. She drove forward and let him in the car. In that moment, everything changed. She may not have pulled the trigger. She didn't shout, didn't film. But she didn't run either. And in the eyes of the law, helping a killer escape makes you something more than just a witness. It makes you a part of the crime. They say she has children, a job, a life. Now, All of it is under threat. One life gone, another locked away, and the third now tangled in the web of a tragedy that spun out.
Now, these two brothers, man, they did a good job of going through this whole video, man, and the whole story and the whole nine. So respect, shout out to them. But at the end of the day, I got one little picture here that I took a screenshot of. As far as him saying that she's going to be compromised or whatever. When she headed around the front of that car, actually when she was entering by the front fender of the passenger side, that door started open. You can see she's on the driver's side. The door is fully open. I have to assume that the gentleman is outside. The decision that he made to do what he was going to do had nothing to do with her because she was not in that car. She had no knowledge of what he was going to do or what he was about to do. But when he got out, it's like she almost kind of looked over there, but whatever. Almost like she might have been tired of him. Maybe I'm putting 10 on it. I don't know. So she had no knowledge of it. Now he gets out, whatever happens, happens. If you notice, that's why I pointed out earlier, the car started to pull up as if she wanted to stab out. She's a woman with kids and she got a job. Hopefully she ain't got no criminal history. They probably gonna ask her what happened. She tell them what happened. They're not gonna lock that motherfucking woman up because she didn't know none of what was going on. And at the end of the day, this nut just did what he did. How do I know he's not gonna stop at my house and try to come back and do something to me? Because when guys get like that, and I done seen some real dudes that's what they do. They put people down. Them ones they end up going back when that switch flip. They don't see nobody. They don't see no, I love you, you my baby mama, you. They don't see that. They on a whole nother level. And they can run through a whole lot of people when they on that level. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I see. Like I said, I got two more. I'm gonna hit y'all with, get out your way.
Jonathan Robinson, the man who killed the man for just talking to his girl. We all seen that video. It went viral. He had court today. He was denied bond. He's going to have to sit inside that jail and face these criminal charges of first-degree murder. You know, he kind of painted a different picture than what everybody else been painting. You know, it's still the same picture of he killed the man because he was talking to his girl. But this story gets a little different from his angle and, you know, what he's speaking about. I ain't gonna lie, the guy who was murdered, a lot of people been speaking about him, saying dude is well respected from the low end. A lot of people not happy about his death and stuff like that.
You know, but like I said, you can tell he backpedaling a little bit, but I get it because it's like he knows some people from that hood, so he gotta kind of, you know, skate lightly on that, and I dig that. But like I said, I got one more, man. I hate to like be rushing through this, but just want to get it done because I've been had it posted up and I've been pushing it back because I mean the news cycle just been crazy lately. But we're gonna get off into some real good stuff. I'm gonna run this last one. I'm gonna get out y'all way.
Some people say that's the play for the play, you know. I don't know. But I want to tell you this, you know, at his court hearing, you know, he looked at the story where his defense told a different story to try to get him bond. The story is that he is like a gas station convenience store. You know, it's closed because it's 1 o'clock at night, so you gotta walk up to the window and shit. Everybody know that's dangerous as hell in Chicago. 1 o'clock at night, walking up to a window is dangerous as hell. Then an unknown man approaches this girl. You know, unknown, he come from out of nowhere, approaches her. The man in the car already watching him. What the fuck dude got going on? Why you approaching her? It's late at night. Motherfucker standing in line and shit. He shouldn't be doing that, so dude already on alert. You know, and he kept heckling her, is what dude is saying. He kept heckling her and shit like that. You know, so he got out the car and defended her. You know, and then it got into a pushing matter and it was self-defense. You know, dude got to moving around and all kind of shit, and dude had to shoot. He feared for his life. It was late at night. It's a stranger upon her. You know, he's steady heckling her. She said she wasn't interested in stuff like that. That's the story that he's telling. He was still denied bond, though.
Now, you heard what he said, and I see him being objective about it. But I mean, as my man Supreme here right here said, 20 years ago, he probably would have got he would have got away with that. He skated on that all day. And I think 20 years ago, him being 41, he'd have been 20. And I think he was thinking like he was in his 20s when they say he built his rep up, thinking he's going to get away with, because that damn story that old boy just told, that's a 20 years ago story. Because right now they got cameras every damn where. So it ain't no way to get off on that. So that is what it is. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all sliding through here with me today, man, so we can go and get this thing out the way. But there's that joint we're going to do with Trump and how the direction I think he's going to go with that Derek Chauvin thing, because I definitely believe that's something that Trump going to do. But I think it's another play that he's putting together, because at the end of the day, I guess I can't, fuck, I'm going to just tell y'all anyway. At the end of the day, Larry Hoover got still 150 years in Illinois. Illinois has a Democratic governor. Keep that in mind. And he has ambitions to run for president in 2028. Okay? Then, if he does go ahead and commute Derek Chauvin's sentence, which I think he's going to do, Derek Chauvin is going to have an exact same situation like what Larry Hoover does, where he's going to have to go to Minnesota. Minnesota, you just seen what the governor of Minnesota, because he ran with Kamala Harris as possible vice president. That's the governor of Minnesota. So both of them still going to be in jail. But the whole thing is Trump then put together a checkmate for them, because any one of them that don't let them out, he going to say either you racist against black men and don't want to do prison reform, or if you don't let Derek Chauvin out, he going to say that you discriminating against cops and all other kind of And also pay attention to this as I get ready to get out y'all way. Both of those states are blue states, and they're both part of Hillary Clinton's blue wall that she described. And also pay attention that a couple of the guys, I don't know if all of them, maybe a couple of them, that's supposed to have been trying to abduct the governor of Michigan, where man, Supreme Man, I think more too, that he talking about pardoning them. So listen, and she can't, I don't think she can run again, and she has ambitions to run for president in 2028. So all three of these states can end up being Republican states. So he putting together a play. But like I said, I don't want to do too much of the story I'm going to do tomorrow. But listen, man, we're going to get into this thing tomorrow. But like I say, appreciate y'all, man. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some likes. Give me some subscriptions. Anybody that's new in this thing, man, listen, come hang out with us, man. We have fun over here. We talk about some everything, sometimes more. And Ja and damn Supreme get to talking crazy, and we get into some esoteric shit too. Hopefully next time I don't know what I did my damn glass on. I don't know what the hell the damn glass is at. But anyway, peace to y'all, man. And as always, I'm trying to fuck with you. And at the end of the day, I hope you fuck with your boy. Oh God, my sister done found me. Hey, baby mama, you see Val ass done found us. We in trouble now. Hey, peace to you, Preem. Peace to you. And like I say, always end this thing the same way. Don't you ever forget. And right now is one of the most pivotal times for y'all that don't know. There's some things about to shake around here, and it's going to shake real big. And I hope, mama, if you're listening, I love you, don't get mad at me, but I got to bring the game. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, my good people, as I said before, and as I probably said 100 times, we got next. Deuces.